Good evening everybody, it's the alternate reality of the world again. Just an average sim racer coming from the cockpit of a BMW. That was how not to do that. This is practice, so we... Oh god. Yeah, BMW M8 GTE cars on the 12.0 Championship on iRacing, and we're here in the Detroit Grand Prix circuit, which is Belle Isle. I did a race, the half-8 race today. I was pleasantly surprised. I finished in the top 10. I think I finished 7th in the end after running fire after hard third. I actually had some decent pace and some decent car control, so I got punted off by accident or something. So actually, it's given me enough confidence to go into this next race and go, I can do alright. Because I was really putting this track off this week. Didn't really want to race it because I don't know it. It's given me enough confidence to go, okay, I can do this. I can put my toilet roll away and not have to worry about shitting myself driving this track, making a mockery of me. Unfortunately, because of the incidents I had in the last race, my safety rating dropped by 2, but my I rating went into the 1.1s, so we're getting back in that right track, so that's a good thing. So I'm pretty happy where that's going. So I'm going to say that is pretty... I can't find it now. Ah dear, that one.
Fantastic!
My racing tonight was that one. A bit of the old Murray Walker, fantastic nonsense going on. So, qualifying about to begin. There we go, no, it's camera there. They always move the camera up and down. There's no cars coming around. Who cares? So he went to qualifying, not in a rush to get out and about. It's very tricky qualifying, it's very cold tyres. This is a very non-tactile track, as I discover. Lots of bumps. The car really wants to spit you out in the first few laps when you're warming up. So you've just got to be very careful.
Clear. Okay, Kev, we've got 2 laps to get the job done.
So you just got, for me, I'm just sort of about to just some scrubbing going on. Let's get my tyre temp up, which just went straight past. That one. I was reading something on the iRacing forums that actually weaving makes no difference whatsoever to tyre temps. I have no idea if it's actually a good thing. Can't be a good old bit of fashioned hard braking. So I find it very hard to do with these B-pedals because you have to really stump on them. Boy, am I glad I got the aluminium profile pedal rig, which I've designed and built myself, which I was very happy with in the end. I've over-engineered it. Ended up with more aluminium pieces than I needed, which meant I could build a gear stick heat shifter mount. That's coming on a post on a video. Coming on a post on the page soon. Also, just tweaked it a little bit. It's very much in the tweaking stage. Okay, car feels a bit nice and grippy. So. Okay, here we go. Managed to do a 1:29.7 in practice in between races. So the pace is getting better and better. Which... bit slow through there that was. I can get quicker through there, but for some reason didn't quite commit. Things. Let's commit to the apexes. There's so many bumps on this track. It really does want to spit you out. going to kick off my new schedule next week properly. So streaming on Tuesdays, Sundays and Fridays. That's ruined a lap, that is. It's give a little bit of rigidity to the stream. And all my other events outside of work, unfortunately, are work and racing are cancelled. Fortunately, because of some virus or something that's going around everywhere.
30.75.
This is why we race in an alternate reality. No one has to worry about it. Well, this is the only sport you're going to see though. It's sim racing and sim sports, so get on the bandwagons.
Fastest lap for Olsen, 129.86.
And Nicholas Lowndes went at 129.856. Power early there. Oh, nice. So we're working about the second or third gear corner.
P2.
Ooh, fastest ever lap that was. That was not bad. Fastest ever lap of 129.514 for me. Just 1.5 tenths off the pole man. So I will take that very nicely. I feel a bit more confident about this track. My braking is so much more consistent. And that is definitely helped by the pedals. These new Frantic CSL Elites load cell ones. No, I'm not shredding it. I'm not sponsored. This is my own thing. All I need now is a school sim gear button box to go with it all. I need to design one first of all, which Chris has very kindly said he will build for me. See if I can take this corner. Oh, that was a bit too optimistic through there. Didn't spin out or anything, but so me doing that computer thinks, oh, you can do a 128.8 now. I'm like, yeah, whatever. The new pedals have made a massive difference to my own racing. But it is possible to lock up still, as I've just discovered it. I have to really whack it. Right, so that's qualifying pretty much over in 20 odd seconds. I'm currently on second place on the grid by 0.3 of a second. Nowhere near did I expect to be doing that. Goals up in four wheels there. So really happy with how that's working out tonight. I need a good race, I need a good clean race, so provided I don't get punted off by anybody, which I really don't want to happen.
That's the end of the session, P2.
I need to have a good position here, get some good points. I mean, I did a clean race at some point over the 1X, only gave me 16 increase, which was like, ugh, you know, a bit flat. Whereas I had an 11x race, an 9x race in the last race, and it knocked me down by 2. So I've got to be below 5 to see an increase. But it's going to be a hard increase, and it's a big challenge now for this season, because if you're below 2 at the end of the season, you get relegated back down to the licence below. And I really don't want to be doing that, especially not this season. So I've got to make sure I'm you know, keep it simple. Just remember, guys, there's some very cold tyres in these cars at the start of the race. So that makes me run more of a target and think, oh look, I'll just accidentally late brake and smack into the back of him. Well, these are only 2 laps, no, 2 corners of pace.
12 minutes.
So
Track temp is
not too bothered about that.
Celsius. The air temp is 26 Celsius. Okay, let's get this right. No fuck ups.
Wow. Brian, you can't really weave in front of me like that, mate.
Green, green, green.
Wow. Well, that was a bit of a dirty start from Brian, that one, wasn't it? Brian's gone.
It's in. Turn 3. We think it might be LS.
Deep. Go wave it out. It's important with a track like this is to drive your own race. Let people make mistakes around you.
Incident in. Turn 7. It looks like airy.
I'm just waiting for these tyres to come in. Oh, you numpty. I think the car feels alright. Yep.
Right side. Clear right.
Oh, now it tells me I'm damaged.
Front is increasing. It's now 2.6 seconds.
I don't know why it always does that. It needs to tell you quicker.
Car left. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left.
There's an incident in. Turn 3. Looks like it's Carlson.
Whoever's in the white BMW, you're a big idiot. Like, just point out in front of everyone.
Oh. Violet, I'm going to be pitting.
Clear right.
Two silly mistakes by myself. Maybe the first one's bad enough for damage though, apparently it is though. Well, I'm not too bad about the I rating side of it. It's a safety rating that I need to be focusing on, so
Incident in. Turn 11. Looks like it's Carlson.
I mean, car feels I could race this.
The leader's just done a 130.85. Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour. You've got plenty of fuel. Carlson behind is pitting. The car ahead has just done a 129.84. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Well, it gets me out of the way. Really annoying that was 2 punts on the wall and I burned myself. Damn it. Okay, well, time to get out and tyres on, didn't I? Yeah. Not down to tyres.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Watch your mirrors.
So where am I? Down in the back. It's alright.
The leader has just done a 129.88.
Okay. It's just...
The gap behind's increased to 2.2. That's a new fastest lap for Ellis, 129.70. There's an incident in turn 12. Yellow flag.
Ooh, what's he doing there? Is he reversing?
Brian, when you get to me, just let me know. I'll let you go.
Okay, Kev, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. E11.
Just go left side. I'll let you go. I'm just here for safety ready.
We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay. There's an incident in turn 6.
Place made up. Let's try and hunt down Jesper.
Incident in turn 7. Yellow flag. Watch out. Alright Kev, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Come on man, this is disappointing. There's decent pace in this car. P10.
I know, crew chief. Don't know why I put it into the wall on the opening lap twice. Second lap or whatever it was. Accident. It's proven to be one of my tricky corners, that one. Not really gaining on Jesper, unfortunately.
New fastest lap for Martinez,
Just
129.
want to hope for mistakes up ahead. Such a tricky barrier sticking out there, isn't it?
Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
You see cars in front of me are lapped cars, so we're all getting on them, but they've got to get out of the way.
Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. You've just done a 130.04. It's your best lap in this session.
Okay, made up 6. Inch forward. Kiss the apex, get on the power now, Sturdy.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 4.5
Better be.
seconds.
As fast as that was only a 131. I'm on a 130 flat.
There's an incident in turn 7.
Reverse back on track. Looking at that battle box actually, it's part of the race lap apps on the right hand side.
It's
I
left.
haven't really looked at it, but it's actually quite handy actually. That tells you where he's quicker rounds, slower.
Lap time was 1:30.55.
In 10th place. Nearly missed a brake pedal there. I do have it set a decent distance away from my accelerator actually. Just because that's comfortable. It's Fanatec, you can deep out loop. Obviously change the position of where you want your pedals to be. This works quite well for me, which I'm putting the foot straight through the gap. Not bad, I've got big feet, so I have a big gap. About 8.5 seconds of Brian, who is a quicker driver. He was a pole sitter. He went off on the first corner of his race pretty much. White flag lap. This is the penultimate lap, well the final lap should I say. No, sensible.
Car behind's pitting now.
Get away from the walker, pay attention. Comes to Sebastian Vettel in his Red Bull days, he going for the fastest lap of the race.
There's an incident in turn 6. Yellow flag, caution.
Ooh. I didn't know what I wanted to see, or 2 cars everywhere.
Two minutes to go.
Oh, what was that, Sandro?
B9.
You missed my gear there. I did miss a gear. A few people just sort of dropped out from somewhere, I think.
Looks like P1 has gone off in turn 1.
I was saying, I'm liking this combination of tracks and stuff, I have to say. And that is your lot.
B9. Okay, it's over.
9th place, top 10, 16 points of iRacing again, and 4 safety rating. Nice pace, Brian. Nice pace. Oh. And there's some quick drivers actually. Oh, let's get that out. Oh my god, I'm falling off the seat again. If I fall off the seat quite a lot, it's because I have the wheels taken off, basically. So it makes it easier for me to not fire. The chair's not moving backwards on the floor. So I have to put this on after every session. I just don't think the wife would appreciate having the wheels missing off the desk chair. Yeah, so not a bad race actually. A couple of mistakes on the first lap, which is my fault. Punted the barrier, got myself a little bit of damage. Probably could have battled on, to be honest. But I think you get a penalty if you don't take advantage. But my pace was definitely top 3 or 4, so I just needed to be clean, which unfortunately I wasn't on this occasion. But that's the way racing goes, unfortunately. You don't always stay clean as well as you want. But I'm happy with that. 4x. They were all on the first lap, so I had a clean race after my pit stop. Battled up from I think 15th all the way up to 9th in the end. I didn't really do any overtaking on track because everyone else was spinning and crashing out in front of me, but I'm pretty confident I would actually do quite well overtaking if I needed to on this track, because I'm really good working out where the good places are. Well, I'm quicker than people are quicker than me, but I'll take that and run. So it'll be interesting to see what my safety rating is going to tweak to. It won't be much, it really won't be much. Stick display capture on, turn game capture off. Ouch, I'll actually yank my cable out of my ear. That's probably going to be my only last race tonight, I have to say. This camera starts to flick through and gets annoying. Let's have butchers, licenses, 175, so that's gone up by 10. So it rewarded me for being quite clean, so 12 for most of that race, probably 99%, 95% of that race. So that's the key, get myself back up there and just be clean. If you're going to make an incident, get it out of the way early and just stay clean. Don't care about the iRacing side of it, I actually don't care about that at the moment. That will come as I'm racing better challenges. I could jump into the IMSAs, I have to say, but I don't think I'm going to bother. See if we get, let's just save up for Sunday night, I reckon. That'll be a Sunday night race. That side there, because one of the side effects obviously of what's going around at the moment is, hey, I could do more streaming if I wanted to. I could do a lunchtime, have a lunch break, do a lunchtime stream. I'm not going to do that unless I'm really bored in the house on my own. If family's in, then I'll have lunch with family and all that stuff, which is good. Get an opportunity, and I can get up a bit later. I won't do that because that's not fair on anybody, but there is that potential. Right, I think that's my lot for tonight. So if you jumped in on YouTube or Facebook, thanks for watching tonight. I know I'm not expecting many views at the moment because I bet there was one almighty bender going on in the pubs in the UK tonight. Because tonight the pubs close for the foreseeable future. Pubs, restaurants, cinemas, theatres, all gone overnight in the UK. So there's going to be one almighty bender. Even though the Prime Minister said don't do it, they're doing it. You just know it's inevitable. The Brits like their drink and they're going to make it count tonight. Dear, carnage. Absolute carnage. But yeah, thanks for watching tonight. It's been a lovely privilege. I will change the position of the camera. It's a bit high now, I'm sitting lower. I'm basically sitting there with my legs up on the seat, so something to work out. But now I've got this thing next to me. You can just about see it there actually. I'll talk about it very briefly. This is my new gear stick rig, which I might get a sequential at some point in the future when all this blows over. I'll put sequential on there or a handbrake on there, so I can do some rallying. I can put it on any side I want because of its animated profile, so I can really play around with it. So yeah, pretty confident I can get some good rigging out of this. So yeah, thanks for joining. It's the end of the stream. Apologies for some of you just joining in and going, hey, it's just someone doing some actual alternate universe stuff going on. But fortunately this Fantasyland has just finished for the night. So I'll see you all on Sunday night for the live stream. This Friday, yeah, Sunday night for the live stream. We'll have BMW M8 GTEs from Detroit Grand Prix at Belle Isle. I will definitely be doing that race again because I enjoyed these two races tonight. And we'll be doing the IMSA Pilot Challenge in the Porsche GT4 Cayman. Excuse me. Around Sebring, which I've not driven yet, so I need to get some practice on that today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Which I definitely will do. Because I'll do the half-8 race on the Beamers and do the 10 race. So there'll be a good hour between sessions to get some quality practice. So that's it for me. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching. It's been a privilege as always. And I'll see you all very soon here on Just an Average Sim Racer. Goodbye.